everybody confused now whether they should stand up or not. Not to stand up.
So, welcome to 8th grade graduation. For Manvel, it's the class of 2025. For Grand Forks Central or other schools where they end up, it's the class of 2029. Thank you, parents, siblings, grandparents. Thank you for coming tonight. This is always a pretty cool occasion for us. We're proud of our 8th graders every single year. I think for me, more than any other year that I've been here, and I hate to be biased, but when I got here, these kids were in 4th grade. And so I've really got to watch them grow up and become young men, young ladies. And there's 3 pieces of this group that will stick with me. And it's a credit to you as parents and family members, probably more than it is to us. But the first quality that I love about this group of kids is they show up. They show up every single day. They're in school. I rarely have to go to the 8th grade classroom and chew them up. I just don't. And I love that. I love that part of you guys too. Thank you for that. But I do bring donuts once a week for the athletes. And I do have to go down and tell them that the donuts are in my office. For some reason, they never remember. There's 15 kids in this class, and just about every single day that I walk down there, there's 15 kids here. I think anything, as adults, you know the value of showing up. Whether it's school, work, being a good family member, being present for people is important. And these kids have done that for us, not just this year, but in their entire life. The other thing that I would say about this group that's always fascinated me is how they pull together and how they pull for each other. This year we had girls who have never played volleyball or even been interested in volleyball decide to go out for volleyball. That's rare. That's incredibly rare. Why did you do it? Why do you go out? Why did you go out? Oh, I just want to hang out with my friends. I want to be with them more. Sometimes more means you got to be at practice at 6 in the morning. They show up and they pull for each other. And then finally, they understand what work is in school, and they do it. Too many times in a building like this, where our youngest kids are 4 or 5, and our oldest ones are only 14, we think they should already understand the importance of doing the work. And they don't, because they're still very young kids. This group does the work every single day. I don't know how many times in the last month, thinking about tonight, and thinking about saying goodbye to them, I've had the conversation with Ms. Stevens about I never have to get after them. Like I never have to tell them to knock it off. I never have to tell them. We never have to take privileges away from them. Because it's just who they are. And they hold each other accountable, but they don't penalize each other. I honestly believe that they respect each other, and they trust each other, and they're just really good people. And in our building, school matters, right? Like, we expect you to read, write, and do math when you leave here. But more than anything else, especially for me, being good human beings matters more. We talk a lot about respect. We talk a lot about responsibility. Because regardless of how well you do with books and math and reading, if you respect each other, if you're responsible to each other, and if you love each other, you're going to have a really, really good life. And this group of kids has shown all year long, and really truly my whole 5 years here. Like, this group is, for most principals, this is a boring group of kids. They just are. Like, as leaders, we're kind of wired to find out what they're up to and try to get you. We can't get you. So, I thank this group for just a fabulous 5 years that I've been here. As parents and as grandparents and as siblings, be prepared, because they're going to do some fascinating things for you in the next 4 years and even beyond that. So, thank you for coming. Enjoy the night.
Good evening, everyone. I have to tell all these guys how beautiful and handsome you guys all look. A lot different than your Anna Sandler day today, right? So the next thing we are going to do, at this time, it's kind of a tradition of Manvel School that the graduates will present in rows to their families. And this is just a symbol of love and support that you have given them over the years. And we're just going to celebrate with like a flower, a rose. They grow and they have new beginnings. And these guys are going to share their gratitude, a little symbol of gratitude to you guys. So go ahead.
You're scared. You're scared.
Okay, we are now going to have Alex and Jaylee come up and give some words of encouragement and to their class.
Ready to adjust the volume?
Good evening, teachers, family, friends, and fellow classmates. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jaylee.
We are so excited to be standing here at our 8th grade graduation, yet we are so sad that this moment has already arrived. It feels like it was just yesterday that we were walking into Manvel Public School for the first time, nervous and unsure of where we would fit in, and now we are at the end of this chapter.
First, we just wanted to thank our teachers and staff for not only teaching us the academic skills, but also teaching us how to grow and become better humans overall. And, of course, putting up with our yapping in class, especially Alex and I. Above all, we wanted to thank Ms. Wagmuth for her dedication and everything she has done for us over the past 29 years, not only for our class, but for the entire community. Due to her retirement, we are honored to have been her last third grade class and now her last 8th grade class. We also wanted to thank her families for all the support and encouragement. We wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for you.
One of the best things about spending all these years at MPS is all of the friendships we have made along the way. The kinds that last and have stuck with us through all of our awkward phases, bad haircuts, group chats, shared secrets, inside jokes, and even drama. Through all the hardships we have faced, we were there for each other every step of the way. Even though some of us may unfortunately separate, we will all have these memories in our hearts forever.
Some advice that we give our younger selves and the students around us is to just enjoy every minute that you have together, because it doesn't last and time flies faster than you know. Also remember, just be kind. Being kind doesn't come with anything, but can mean everything. And please stay out of drama, it's not worth it.
One of our favorite memories is going to the Wilfridge trip that we attended in September. We loved playing volleyball outside of our lodges where we made tons of friends and doing all the different hikes. You know we all remember Eric, our group director. He was sure a character.
As we sit on the stage, our very last time, take it all in. And as Zach Bryan once said, how lucky are we? Thank you again. We were all so lucky to grow up in such a loving and supportive environment. We are so thankful for all the lessons we learned, memories we made, and people we met. As we transition into high school, we're stepping into a new chapter filled with new opportunities, fresh challenges, and a chance to discover more about who we are and what we'll become. We hope you have an amazing summer. Thank you.
Nice job, ladies. Okay, the next part of our graduation is the awards, and we have a couple different awards that we give. The awards that we give are the President's Award for Educational Excellence, and then President's Award for Educational Achievement, and you will have your certificates. So the first one, the President's Award of Educational Excellence, recognizes a student's academic success in the classroom as well as their individual work habits, which directly impacts students' ability to learn, succeed, and develop confidence. So please stand when I say your name. These recipients are Brecken, Alex, Adrienne, Jaylee, Kenzie, Cadence, Tinley, Brooklyn, Olivia. A round of applause. The President's Award for Educational Achievement recognizes students who show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment to or intellectual development in their academic subjects. Please stand when I say your name. Chasen, Aiden, Riley, Taylor, Kaysen, and Taylor. A big round of applause. Our final award is the Principal's Award, and this says Principal's Award, but it kind of is a collective team of the teachers and staff at Manvel. Each year, it's the Principal's Award. Each year, the Principal's Award is given to a student who exemplifies the very best of what we hope to nurture in all of our students here at Manvel: academic excellence, integrity, responsibility, empathy, and a growth mindset. Throughout her time in middle school, this student has consistently demonstrated outstanding academic achievement. Her commitment to learning is matched only by her respectful attitude, her quiet leadership, and the genuine kindness she shows to others each day. She holds herself to high standards, not only in her schoolwork, but in how she treats those around her, with fairness, compassion, and empathy. Whether working collaboratively on a group project, helping a classmate understand a difficult concept, or simply offering a smile to someone who needs it. It is my honor to recognize Brooklyn Severson as the recipient of this year's
Miss Gumboldt, and according to Alex and Jaylee on the morning announcements, I'm also a private tutor. I am class of 2025 science teacher, personal therapist, and occasional punching board. I have spent the last 2 years with this incredible group of students, and I feel so lucky to have been able to watch them grow in such a short time. I could spend my time reliving our Wolfridge memories or the water balloon fight we had last week. Our countless laughs, funny moments in our classroom, but my time is short, so I'm going to try to leave you with a few words instead. As you prepare for high school, you will be faced with new challenges, but so much opportunity. You have the opportunity to get involved, try new things, and find your passion. But you also have the opportunity to spread kindness. Even in the moments that just really irritate you, show kindness. As Jaylee and Alex said, kindness doesn't cost anything, but means everything. I have no doubt that you will all do just that. Treat people with kindness. As a final goodbye, I want to thank each and every one of you. You brought so much light and joy to my classroom, especially on the hard days. You have shown me that this is where I belong, and taking risks often has incredible results. I am so incredibly proud of how far each of you have come. I know wherever you go, you will move mountains. As Shay Ross said, sometimes painful endings bring the best new beginnings. The world is yours. Be humble, be kind. I'll always be rooting for you.
Drives you crazy, getting old. We can talk it so good, we can make it so divine. We can talk it good, how you wish it would be all the time. The drink you spill all over me, lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home, it drives you crazy getting home. The drink you spill all over me, lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home, it drives you crazy getting home. This dream isn't feeling sweet. We're reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. It feels so scary getting old. We can talk it so good, we can make it so divine. We can talk it good, how you wish it would be all the time. This dream isn't feeling sweet, we're reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. It feels so scary getting old. This dream isn't feeling sweet, we're reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. It feels so scary getting old. was a little girl alone in my little world who dreamed of a little home for me. I played pretend between the trees and fed my house gas sparking leaves and laughed in my pretty bed of green. I had a dream that I could fly from the highest swing. I had a dream. Long walks in the dark through woods grown behind the park. I asked God who I'm supposed to be. The stars smiled down at me. God answered in silent reverie. I said a prayer and fell asleep. I had a dream that I could fly from the highest tree. I had a dream. Now I'm old and feeling gray. I don't know what's left to say about this life I'm willing to leave. I lived it full, I lived it well. As many tales I live to tell. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. I'm ready now to fly from the highest wing. I had a dream.
All right, I'm just going to say a few words to all of you. Your teachers, Mr. Wheeler and I are incredibly proud of you, not just for what you've accomplished here at Manvel School, but for whom you are all becoming. We know that high school and life beyond will bring new adventures and challenges, and we are confident that you will all meet them with the same strength, resilience, and grace you have shown here at Manvel. I will miss my morning announcement crew. The boys outnumbered my girls, but they held their own. And I know we all will surely miss Kason looking after all of us here at Manvel School. Congratulations to all of you. You are an amazing group of humans, and we will miss you greatly. Okay, now Mr. Wheeler will come up.
All right, switch away. Walnuts, door, on to the next part of your life. Mr. Ben Leiden is Vice President of our school board, and he will help us with the presentation of the diplomas. When I call your name, come on over here. Mr. Leiden will shake your hand. Ms. Stevens will, oh, I guess he's going to hand you the diploma. He's going to shake your hand and hand you the diploma. Okay? Brecken Bjornson. Jason Everson. Alex Gowan. Aiden Johnson. Langowski. Riley Lunsky. Kayla Marshall. Kenzie Romine. Cadence Schultz Bilka. Tenley Schuster. Brooklyn Severson. Jason Thomas. Olivia Waltman. Taylor McShane. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 8th grade class of 2025. Before I finish, before we get to processional and the cake and the Kool-Aid and everything else, I do want to take just a couple minutes to recognize a few staff members that won't be back. First of all, the kids acknowledge Ms. Wakamuth. She's retired after 29 years, and she has been an absolute blessing for me to work with these 5 years. There was many times in this building where I needed an adult in the building that I could go talk to and figure things out, and she was that adult for me. And we're going to miss her a lot, but she's been just a phenomenal teacher. She's the definition of a teacher. That's who she is. Jason Key was our math teacher for the last 2 years. Jason's moving on to be the superintendent at Drayton. In 2009, I hired Jason as a math teacher at Larimore. And he was so good at it that now he's a superintendent at Drayton. So he's been a friend of mine for 15 years. And it's been great to have him around for the last 2 years. It's been good. Mr. Black came in as our music teacher this year, having never taught music, but he loves music. And I put him in a position where being great at it was going to be really hard. But all he did was show up every single day and teach music. And he will be going next year to teach at Drayton Valley, Edinburgh. And I'll never be able to tell him how much I appreciate him putting his neck out there and doing what he did this year for us. He's going to be better for it. We're going to be better for it. And our kids are better because he came and allowed us to keep the music program alive for a year. I do want to thank you guys for coming tonight. Like I said, there'll be cake and lemonade. You can celebrate and stick around as long as you want. I guess there's a bus taking you guys somewhere. But I'm sure none of us are invited. Just